This is the game for top 3. It's for 3rd or 4th place. Envy against Kaliber. It is going to be brilliant. I can't wait, Tony.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, we did have a few issues with the main stage, but we have sorted them now as far as I'm aware, so we're good to go. We're just waiting on, yeah, there they go. There is the lobby. So we'll join that and wait on them starting up the game. Now, as we said, you know, coming into this now, I mean, who's your favourite for this match? I mean, I want Envy to win it because I really like the guys and I think they deserve it. And I think they need some sort of break.
Okay.
Because I think, you know, they haven't really gotten it. TK, I think, are probably going to win, but I want Envy to.
Okay, well, if you asked me this question at the end of yesterday, I would have said Kaliber.
Yeah.
Kaliber were playing so well.
I thought they were going to make the final.
Yeah, I thought Envy were looking a little bit shaky in the games, but starting today, Envy beat Unite, who I thought were the favourites. Well, I were predicting to come first in this tournament, 3-2. Very close game. Did lose to Complexity 3-0. Kaliber beat Aware 3-0. Then they lost to Exelon 3-1. I think it's going to be very close. I think it might be a 3-2 victory, but I'm kind of edging towards Envy on this.
Yeah, I think Kaliber... Well, actually, I'm not sure, because I said I thought Kaliber was going to win, but... How good are they going to be? I mean, Envy will be disappointed they lost to Complexity, but it was a good 2 hours ago now.
Yeah. Well,
TK are coming right at the back off of the loss now. Now they need to either gather themselves and say, come on, there's $5 on the line here, you know? But, yeah, they're going to be like, oh, man, it's just 3rd or 4th place.
Yeah.
You know, so they need to really turn it around. I mean, Stainville needs to use his experience here, get his team really up and going, as well as Sharp. But, you know, I think... I don't know. I might think it might just be a draw. I'll sit on the fence. It's
a draw.
Not possible,
it's just going to tie. That's going to be it. That'll be the end of it.
$7.5 each.
Yeah, and I mean, I would say as well, Stainville, he is picking up for Goonjar. Goonjar, unfortunately, just not quite old enough to compete in this tournament. He is here, of course, supporting Team Kaliber. And Stainville, he's been a really good pickup after a bit of a shaky Gfinity 1.
Shaky would be polite.
Yeah.
I think we know he did have a problem with his finger. I think he did actually have a broken hand at one point. But
he's gone into he's broke his arm. He lost a limb. That's what happened.
He actually didn't have hands anymore. That's what he was playing
went away.
like anyway. Yeah, he's just not the guy that you sort of grew up playing GB and then sort of looking at this guy like, oh my God, Stainville, he must be so good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he just didn't have the greatest of events. But saying that, played very well this event. He played fantastically against Envy. For me, Neslo.
Okay.
So good. I mean, he was just holding it down so well. I don't know if any of you guys see my tweet, but Swizz actually bet me £5 that Epsilon would lose Hardpoint Slums. I mean...
Swizz,
really?
What are you like,
Had
Swizz?
full faith, even down to those final 10 seconds where the Nelly didn't win.
All right. Well, anyway, we will get straight into this game now. It is going to be on Hardpoint Raid, and we're going to start off watching Team Kaliber. Stainville, he is the man of the moment, so we will get straight on board with him and see how he's going to open this up.
Just as an addition onto that, I said I would place the split the £5 on an 8 and 16 to reflect TCM's placement.
Okay.
Burn. Sorry, I don't mean that. I love you, Swizz and the TCM boys, but here we go with Stainville straight from the off 2-piece straight away. That's what I said. He's having a good event.
Here we go, and going for the wall bang there, he does.
I see a crossbow.
Well, I think one just flew across quite possibly, but in any case, we're still on board with Stainville, securing this hard point, and this is all Envy right now. I mean, sorry, all TK right now. We could see Envy trying to go for the flank and break that, but TK holding that really well.
Spawns are quite influential on this map, as they are in any hardpoint game. You know, they need to get that kitchen side spawn rather than the one on the other side of the map. So they will be pushing for that rather than the points. Karma putting up a kill on Stainville there. He's currently on a 2-kill streak. Sorry, that's Merc. That gets shut down. He was on a 3. Karma's still on his 2-kill streak. Karma, one of the best players of this event so far.
Yep, and here we go. We can see Stainville just trying to challenge that hard point, but it did just get bumped by one of the MV members. I think it was
streaks.
Rambo. Well, this is exactly it. He played that so smart. He has the Lightning Strike and Hellstorm very, very close to the War Machine ton.
He wants it, and he's going to go for it. He gets it as well. Well played by Rambo there. And something we were talking about is when Pruvia had a War Machine in S&D, definitely not as valuable.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange because you would have thought Search and Destroy, War Machine, that's just going to guarantee you the round. Doesn't always work that way, but in an objective Neslo, as I only found this out of this tournament, Neslo, of course, backwards is Alton, which is the surname of the player. And here we go on board with him using the SMG, the MSMC, lightweight and flak jacket. Flak jacket is so good if the other team's got war machines. I think most players are actually using this now. That's like a standard layout, lightweight flak jacket.
Yeah, flak jacket saved a lot of people this weekend. Dexterity, because Dead Silence rarely gets used. The only change you may see to the perks there is maybe extreme conditioning in. Throw it in the mix there, because obviously you need to get in between flags or hard points, of course.
Sure.
But yeah, here we go. Using lightweight and flak jacket, doing quite well with this. Score's very tight here. I never even realized it was that close. But yeah, both teams literally just coming up against each other with a draw, and they're nearly halfway through the map now. That's only the scoreboard where we're just having a break and play. You know, TK, even though they're down in kills and being completely outslayed, that's showing the importance of having a good anchor and making important kills. They have more captures and defense. I mean, Envy don't have a defend. That just shows. I mean, they are in the lead now, TK. So, you know, it's not all about kills, guys. Please note that down. Important kills are better than more kills.
Absolutely.
Even though I will fully defend myself, I got the most kills out of my team in the casters game. After my previous MSMC mistake.
I mean, what I would say as well with this map in particular, because there are 5 different hard points on it, when we do hit the 5-minute mark, that is the halfway point of the game, of course, but it does mean that the cycle resets. And if you just look at this now, the score is pretty much bang on level at the exact center point of this game, and it's all going to reset back to the original hard point now.
Yep, so it doesn't rotate right on 5 minutes, of course, because of obviously the start 10 seconds or so for both teams to run at each other. But on board with Sharp here, and of course there's like a second or half a second break in between the hard points if you want to be a bit pedantic. But yeah, on board with Sharp now, who gets inside this hard point, and it seems as if TK have got it pretty locked down there, and there's nobody actually in it for them. That's bad communication from me.
Yeah, I mean, Kaliber did the right thing there, Sharp. He actually pushed up. They need to make sure that they keep that top spawn when it rotates into kitchen, and they are doing that for quite a while there. There's actually nobody securing that hardpoint area. We finally see some players get onto it, but it is not going to be TK. Envy are all over this now.
Yeah, Envy inside the hardpoint. If you look in the bottom right minimap as well, they're pushing in and pretty much have control. But well, sorry, you will see Envy taking up the position on the next hardpoint, sorry. Sure. Colours mixed up, you know.
No, absolutely. I mean, we can see the Hellstorm missile now just being unlocked there by Stainville, and TK seem to be slowly striding ahead, but it's not much different. Stainville actually on a 7-kill streak here, playing absolutely brilliantly for his team.
Yeah, let's have a look. Highlighted on the minimap here. I have somebody coming up to make that an 8-kill streak. He's got his lightning strike. He's going to be looking for that war machine. Now that will be influential if he can get that for his team. Sharp's pushed down the left-hand side, has help from Rambo with rate from Money. Stainville's just going to miss someone behind him. Is he going to pick up a kill? Big kill by Theory there. That's very important from him. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Theory.
There we go.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
It's all right. We're getting into the swing of it, into the money room though, and Theory does go down. Oh, and you know, this is really close, but just towards the end of this game now, we're really seeing Team Kaliber stride ahead. We can see them all just piling into this kitchen, and Envy seem to be going in almost in single file.
Nice play by Theory there. Picks up 1 kill. Does get taken out by Merc though. Coming in on Sharp and himself. Stainville pushing in there though, taking him out. So there you go. They're going to pick up the final scrap 15 points of this hardpoint. As we can see, Envy are set up in Garage.
There we go, yeah. So, you know, Envy have kind of just given this up. They know there's no way, there's no point going for that hardpoint when there's so little time left up. But they do have Garage locked down. And Garage, if you can lock it down early on when there's no other players there, they could potentially hold this for the full 60 points.
On board with Rambo. Let's see what he can do. He does have that war machine available. So does Neslo, though. So both teams seem to be putting up some score streaks here. I mean, let's have a look at the scoreboard now. And it seems a little bit more tight in terms of kills. That's probably showing because TK are in the lead by 60 points or so.
Yeah.
So obviously they caught up on kills. But Rambo and his team aren't really doing much with this.
Yeah, and this is it. I mean, you know, Envy are now trying to breach into the Garage. It's really difficult, especially if there's a TK play behind the van and Lamborghinis, but Envy have pulled it off, and now they are locking this down. War Machine coming in from the gym, though. Rambo goes for the kill, and he is going to pick it up against Neslo.
Yeah, Neslo taken out there by Rambo. Oh, here comes a big Hellstorm missile. Let's have a look at that on the map. That goes all the way back to try and take out Proofy. And we'll stay on board with Rambo as he rotates around to this next. Actually, no, let's go on board.
Oh,
typical.
Rambo goes down. Merc, though, spawning just near top laundry, does try and avoid the lightning strike, but Neslo does connect, and TK now getting set up on this next hard point.
It's looking good for TK. They can win it on this hard point, so they need to try and stay alive here, and that's a poor Hellstorm missile there from Envy. Wasn't quite sure who put that down, but Proofy and Merc doing work for them, so they're going to get inside that hard point. Merc picking up a 2-piece. This is what I said. I do believe Merc has been very, very important for that Envy squad this weekend. And I don't know, is it still obviously still possible for Envy, but it's not looking likely as Theory comes in there, takes the kill, and they can just about make the 250 point mark if they hold this down.
Yeah, Envy really did need to be picking up every single point here, but TK have denied them that opportunity, and I think it's pretty much all she wrote. We are going to go over to the final hard point momentarily, unless TK can just hold on to this for 6 more seconds.
Yeah, it's looking like that now. I don't know if Envy have realized they have lost the game. Sharp's going to pick up a 2-piece of his own, though, so good work by him. 250 and 167 is going to be the final score.
Yeah, and that's it's a fairly noticeable margin. It wasn't a complete annihilation there. Envy put up a really good fight, and it was really touch and go. I mean, the first 5 minutes of that game, it was just back and two. It was literally tied at 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. It just kept going up in that fashion.
TK just had that breakaway, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Envy, if you're putting them sort of kills down, for me, you have to win the game. You are out. My name is Tony. I'm here with Rel, the original duo. I'm not going to do the fist.
We'll avoid it. It went horribly wrong last time.
It was pretty weird. We'll not do that again. But something I would like to mention, not just the prize money on the line, Rel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, that was like a prompt for me to kind of jump in. Yeah, of course. So this is a game that's also for ESWC, the Esports World Cup. The top 8 teams that were, all the teams that got top 8 at Gfinity already had their invite to this tournament except 3, that being Aware Gaming, Team Kaliber, and Envy. So the winner of this game not only will get themselves the extra $5,000, but also an invite to ESWC. So it's a big, big deal, this.
Yeah, I think to the Americans, we were having this conversation with somebody else before. It's possibly even mentioned that they may not even take it.
Yeah.
Because it's such an expense to get over, and it may not be worth their time. Although saying that, it's the World Championships, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's teams from all over the world. You can sort of say if we go in and win it, I'm the best team in the world. Although I would say that Gfinity really does prove that. I mean, if anything, whoever wins this is the best team in the world.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the best of the best teams, the top 16 teams around the world, 13 of which were invites, 3 of which had to qualify via alternative means. And they've been battling out in group stages, then the single elimination bracket. There's kind of no excuse for a lucky best of 3 series or something like that. This has been played out perfectly, and this is what's so brilliant about Gfinity, the organisation and format of the tournament.
Yeah, I think it's very cutthroat, but I think it has to be that way. You have to really make sure that the teams are. You can't make a mistake at the end of the day. If you lose your game in your group stage, then if you lose one game in your group stage, you need to win your next 2 games. But so it's very, very hard to do. It's a hard tournament, hard teams, hard schedule, hard. It's a hard setup,
yeah.
Because you go into a big tournament such as EGL, for example. You have double elimination. Reflex have triple elimination, so you have 2 times you can.
And it gets really confusing as well.
But you can still, that does get confusing. But you can still win the tournament from that. There's none of that here at Gfinity. It is cutthroat. You lose a game, you are gone.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, in this top 8.
If you lose anything,
and it's
if you lose it within the group stages, then it just makes it, you're going home after the first day.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, and it's been tough for some teams. I mean, Curse, one of the American teams, came all the way over. They were battling out in Group D, I believe, or Pool D, and they didn't manage to win a game, and they got sent home, and it's got to be really devastating. They came a long, long way, those guys.
Yeah, I know. It's very, very disappointing for them. I mean, all the teams that went out in the first day are going to be good, because, I mean, you can sort of go to the second day if you've had a bad day in normal events and say, all right, okay, look, we had a bad first day, let's turn it around. You don't get that chance. As I said, it's very, very cutthroat.
And here we go anyway into the Standoff Search and Destroy. Now, this is Team Kaliber and Envy playing for their 3rd place at Gfinity 2. Both of these teams guaranteed $5,000, but the winner of this game, a ticket to ESWC and $10,000.
Yeah, on board with Neslo now looking over towards A with the sniper. doing well for his team. Stainville doing well as well. Neslo coming back, so now 2 versus 2. Just to let you know, Conquesta is broken. There is not 0 people alive on both teams.
Oh, he's got to decide on something very soon.
He's done the right thing. He's going to plan a ballsy move. Let's see if it pays off.
Oh, wow. Well, that was really great play, actually, from Stainville, who just escapes. He's getting shot through the wall, needs to stay alive, and he isn't going to be able to take out Karma, which means round number 1 will be going to Envy. Karma with 3 kills, and he's going to get the bomb defuse, unlocking the RCXD car.
Yep, so that's going to be influential for his team. Hellstorm Missile and Lightning Strike not going to be far off as well. So good work by Karma.
Yeah, and we sometimes say RCXDs, they can be more harm than good in some cases, but if you unlock a Hellstorm Missile, particularly the Lightning Strike on Search and Destroy, there's not really any escaping a Lightning Strike sometimes.
There you go. So Karma coming up with that round-ending kill cam. That's going to be 1-0 to
Search and Destroy.
All right, here we go on board with Envy now, and let's see what Karma does actually. He's got the RCXD, he's going to just keep it to one side for now, and save it until a time of need. Is using the sniper rifle, but does have an SMG so that he can switch to that later on in the game.
Well, as we can see in our custom mode, there's nobody pushing down that right-hand side where Karma is, but Nelso is pushing through bottom Brown. Does take out Proofy, so now 3v4, and that is in favor of TK.
There we go, taking his time here in Bomb Brown, spraying and praying. He knows that someone is nearby, and it is going to be Sharp who gets the better of him.
Oh, big round by TK. They're just coming in there, 1-1 now. 3 kills in the space of a few seconds there to really put that round to bed. Yeah, with Theory.
I mean, that was really aggressive actually from TK. It's something that you don't see all too often on this map for the defense, because in my opinion, the defending on Search and Destroy is far easier than the attack. Defenders will often just sit behind the bombs and wait for the aggressors to come to them, but that element of surprise did pay off, and we are all square. 1-1 tie between Envy and TK. Let's see what's going on for TK.
We got the bomb.
Yep, let's see what Theory's going to do. Had a good round so far, 1-1. Nelson doing the best. I'm going to stay on board with TK just because he's sniping, and we love a bit of sniping action.
Oh, we do. We like to see some headshots. We've seen a collateral or 2 so far in this tournament as well, which was nice.
I knew you'd mention that.
Oh, I had to bring it up. Mo did get that collateral on a Search and Destroy earlier. But this is TK, of course, and it's Theory with this bomb, just holding back. And he's kind of all alone here as well.
Now let's go on board with Sharp, who's more involved in the action here. He's going to push right through. He has to be careful not to run in anyone. Merc is going to get the kill on the Stainville. Big shots going down. Theory's helped out his teammate, though, taking out Merc. Is there anybody around that A bomb site? It does not look like there is, but there are 2 Envy players left alive, as they are TK.
Yep, and Envy is going for the flank. Proofy and Rambo trying to stick together here.
Sharp.
Big kill from Proofy. Sharp answers back. 1 versus 1.
On board. Oh, there you go. They're both seeing each other, so gun battle going to go down here, and Rambo's in a lot of trouble. He does not have an AR. MSMC in hand, but what he is doing is distracting the enemy. Not letting him go. Oh, good shot by Sharp, though. He's going to take him down. That's going to be 2-1.
And I've got to say, Sharp really did need to make that kill there. Rambo was out-positioned, and you could see Rambo kind of just snaking back, just trying to get around that corner. All Rambo had to do was stay alive and defend, and Sharp makes a very important kill for Team Kaliber.
Yep, nice shot there with the MSMC. So that's going to be the round in kill cam, and the round going to TK 2-1 now.
And this is off the back of a 250 to 167 victory on Hardpoint for TK, so things looking really good for them. Do not forget, though, Karma does have that RCXD car, which may help them in the later stages of this game.
Possibly, but I think it's not influential enough. Oh, he gets the hit marker, though, with that sniper bullet. Putting some damage down. Who was that? That was Neslo. He's managed to get away, so their Karma will be a bit disappointed for that. I think it was through a surface, just spotted him, had that bullet flying towards him.
Yeah, and
cushion the blow.
Absolutely. Karma's kind of poised here now. He was so close to getting a kill that he doesn't want to give this up. He's got to remember, though, stay focused. He is on the attack, and at some point they are going to have to make the push. Unsurprisingly, it's kind of towards that A bomb site to begin with, as it is still 4 versus 4.
Yeah, Proofy, well, changing that round now. Sharp getting taken out. On board with Karma.
Karma now, flanking
Pick up
through.
kill here.
Broken wall, finds Neslo. and it brings it to a 4-2 situation. So Envy in a great position to actually take this attacking round. Merc has gone down though. The bomb is going to be getting planted on A.
There you go, two remaining members of TK made that 2v2. Now Stainville pushing inside there, made the kill on Proofy. He's going to get challenged as well. Oh, Stainville goes off there. Great play by him, taking out Rambo Ray. He's looking for the final kill now, and that is going to be Karma, the last guy alive. Very smart player with the RCXD. He can't drive though. Stainville's going to take him out, and that's going to be the round. TK take it 3-1.
Yeah, and Stainville 4 kills to his name and getting this bomb defuse as well. RCXD car unlocked. Let's see how close he's going to be to that Hellstorm missile. Halfway there.
Halfway there. So if he gets that, you've got to think when you get yourself Hellstorm, when you get yourself a Lightning Strike, it's a round.
Yeah.
You've got to think, you've got to take a round when that's used. That's very unfortunate from Karma there, because Stainville only looked in that direction due to the car being used. A risky situation, because he wasn't really in that much cover either.
Yeah, and you see, this is it. This is the thing with RCXD cars. They're quite easy to hear as well, and you can kind of gauge where the RCXD car's been coming from. A lot of players, or I say a lot, some players don't choose to use the RCXD car at all. They just leave it as the Lightning Strike, Hellstorm missile, and War Machine Gunner. But hey, that's not the common strategy. Watching Stainville though now for TK.
On over Stainville. Shots going down into him. He somehow managed to survive. Gonna get his grenade off there. Will he hit anybody with it? The answer is no. As the trophy system comes into use, Proofy going to take him out.
TK still looking strong on this. However, it is 4 versus 3, and Envy know they need to be winning some rounds back to back because they're just in a really bad position at the moment. 3-1 down in this search and destroy standoff, following a defeat 250 to 167 on the hardpoint.
Let's see the spot that Merc has. That's naughty.
Yeah, he's just tucked himself away behind that tractor. I mean, he's not really going to kill anyone from there, but he can certainly get the advantage by scouting them first.
Gunfight going down here. Neslo trying to get away. I think it might have been Rambo. He's been spotted as well. That's good work by Neslo to get that so far. And Envy coming up with the kills, though. Oh, that's horrible. How dare you. Merc coming in with the final kill cam. Yeah, taking the round. They win their defense, but of course, TK are still in the driving seat, winning their attack.
I think we saw Karma doing something a little bit cheeky as well after picking up a kill there.
Would Karma do anything like that?
Oh, surely not. Karma as well. A lot of people, I want clarity on this. People have told me it's a 26, 27 or 28 kill streak.
28.
28, yeah, that seems to be the common consensus now that people are saying. So 28 kill streak, I'm going to have to be reviewing that later. Was that a game you casted?
No.
Oh.
No, I did get told about it though, but he's done other ridiculous things this week, and this is why he's going to receive my vote for MVP.
Yeah.
You know, it was just the 1 versus 3 ninja defuse. I mean, how dare he even attempt that? I mean, he had no right, and he still did it, and he did it. It was it was insane. Gets away with it. His team go into the semi-finals, and of course they did get knocked out by complexity.
Yeah, I mean, Karma here is using that dead silence for search and destroy, which is, as we were saying, probably what most of the players will use. You don't tend to see them using it on the capture the flags and hard points just because it's not that essential. So Karma is, of course, just trying to keep himself concealed here, and he does go for a shot there in yellow, or what is often referred to as kebab, but unable to pick up a kill.
Yeah, I think it's kebab is what the EU team call it.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
I don't know if Americans have that, but yeah, 3v4, sorry. 3v3. I'll get it right eventually. I'm not having a good game. Yeah, we'll be alright. Karma coming in here. Envy doing work though, taking out 3 of the TK members. Neslo's going to come in there with 1 kill. He's looking for another as well, but Merc's going to come around there. That's 3-3 now. So Envy have tied this up.
Yeah, Merc went big there. I think he's actually on a 4 kill streak as well. We will have to double check that, but we can see him flanking around the tank, and it was a 2v1 gunfight there as Karma and Merc united to shut down TK. The score all tied now at 3-3.
Yeah, I would expect Kaliber to walk away with this still. I'm still thinking they're going to win the game. Neslo played very, very well. Let's have this score, but 4 and 5 maybe not as well as I thought. Stainville still has that RCXD.
Yeah, and Rambo unfortunately dropping a donut there. Not playing the best for his team. Rambo a really good search and destroy player.
Oh, what?
That was ridiculous.
Stainville getting the kill there just over the top. Absolutely ridiculous play by him. Looks as if TK are going to push towards a bomb here. And here we go. Bomb carrier coming in.
Yeah, Stainville taking his time, does need to dodge the grenade, and he is alive. He did empty a lot of damage into one of the players there who's just hidden behind the wall. But TK in a great position, and they are making this plan.
Bomb going down as they're in a 4v2 situation on board with Stainville now putting shots towards back. Hail Bales not going to hit anybody just there. Oh, no, you don't, you dare. Stainville playing so well here against Team Envyus. Big shots going over. Ray is going to take him out, and Proofy's going to take out Theory as well. Lots going on here. Proofy, last guy alive against Neslo and Sharp. Still on board with Proofy. Stuns to come in, and you can't see him moving away from this.
No, he's got to do something very special here if he wants to win this round for Envy. Jumps around the corner, takes a chance. It does not pay off, and as the time runs down on the clock, oh, there is no way he's going to be able to get this defuse. TK will reveal their position and make the kill.
Yeah, he had to go for that defuse. I mean, I think he could have thought, never going to win this round now, so what I'm going to do is go for the kills. But, you know, smart from TK there. They stunned him and they got out of that. It's a bad position to be in because it really does. I mean, think of 300. They focus that 10,000 enemy in a small space so they can go against them, and it's easier because it's only like fighting a couple of people. If Proofy had that small space, it's easier to hit 2 people in that small space. You know what I mean?
There we go,
Do
relating the second Greco war here to Call of Duty. I love it. Brilliant. Anyway, watching Karma now.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Not
I
him,
don't understand. Oh, and he has got to be frustrated with that. Oh, and he's just gonna. It's gonna be the same old story now. He's gonna hold back. I mean, he did see someone actually push around. It was Neslo, so he knows he is up here. Neslo, you need to be careful. Who takes down Rambo again? Has Rambo got a kill yet?
I'm not too sure. Let's have a, I'm pretty sure he does.
There we go. He has managed to pick up one, and avoiding that 007 as it's sometimes referred to. But 4-3 in favour of TK, looking really strong now. And if things go to plan and they manage to exchange kills from here on in, they should be taking this round as well.
Yeah, on board with Proofy now. With that M8, they need to pick somebody off here at A, because they're not going to get anywhere near it. Merc eventually taking out Proofy there. Not good communication from them too. I think Merc probably didn't help his teammate at all there. I think Proofy may have gotten taken out anyway. But Karma in the 1v3.
He's got to do something special. Nope, not going to happen.
Karma goes down. TK 5-3 up in the driving seat. And all they need to do is win an attack or defense, and they will walk away with this map and go 2-0 up in this 3rd and 4th playoff match.
Of course, and these games, they are all best of 5 series. So remember, if TK do win this, they will just need to win one more round, and that will guarantee them that 3rd place spot, and that is where they will finish in Gfinity 2. They'll walk away with $10,000 and qualify for ESWC, a big deal.
On board with Stainville now, still has that RCXD to use as well, and 3 of the Envyus players have been sent towards B, so I don't know if they think that there are a lot more score streaks than there actually is. I mean, here comes the RCXD, and he's just going to check out, and he will see there is nobody inside it.
Okay, well, as I say, the RCXD, very easy to hear, so they'll have seen that coming a mile off, but he got that all-important recon work. Sharp is very easily going to be able to make that plan. And all 4 players alive for both teams.
Well, it's looking as if Envy are about to go 2-0 down in this series. Stainville trying to put bullets in to, I do believe it is Merc. Let's go on board with him, see what Envy can do to try and break this down.
Yeah, and Merc is getting very frustrated at him just poking his head up and down. He does finally get the kill against TK. Neslo answers back. Karma picks up a kill. Neslo gets another. Oh, and it's just kills being exchanged here. It is 2 versus 1. Theory needs to get Merc very quickly.
Oh, he needs to look towards the bottom a lot quicker than he is. Oh, he's taking Merc down. That's a huge move by Theory as TK.
They forget about that game and focus on this next capture the flag, which they have to win.
Yeah, the capture the flag map is
number 3. So what's happened so far in this ton?
Envy have not turned up, basically. Not like they were at the beginning of the day. They've been very strong. I've seen them play really well. Karma has just started going off for his team. Merc played really well as well. I mean, he got the top score on his team there. So, I mean, you know, he's done quite well. But not turning up as they did against Unite, which has cost them, because now TK have just taken advantage of that, and it's looked pretty comfortable for them, if anything. Both maps have been well, it was about 50 points for the first map and 6-3 there. So, you know, it's looking pretty comfortable, and I'd imagine they're going to take this 3-2 now. 3-0.
Yeah, TK, they do seem to have this edge. You know, it's not like they're winning 6-5 and there's 1 or 2 points in it. They do seem to be the slightly stronger team so far in this best of 5. I mean, we were talking before this game started about the fact that Team Kaliber had been warming up, so maybe they can just go straight into this. But on the other hand, they have just come straight off the back of a loss that they might not be over. Maybe it motivated them to perform better. But they are, as you say, turning up against Envy, who do seem to be struggling a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're really just not doing anything right. I mean, they are very, very good at capture the flag, though. So, I mean, we'll see what goes on here. But I think TK, the momentum they have behind them, how good they're looking, I think they'll just take this away 3-0.
I think it's important to remember as well that Envy are not out of this yet. I mean, they are one of those teams that can just flip things on their head. They would have to win 3 rounds back-to-back against TK, who are in form at the moment. They're doing really, really well in this tournament. And you know, the way this has been panning out, I don't think it's going to happen, but they've just got to focus on 1 round at a time. That's the only way they can approach this.
Yeah, I know. I think, you know, you win Slums, capture the flag, then you got to think yourself, all right, we've gone to the 4th map now, let's see what happens. You know, it's hard to say because it is all about momentum, but if you get a map behind you, so you think, all right, come on, we'll get the next map. And then you get the 2nd map behind you and it's 2-2. You go on to the 3rd map after winning 2 maps in a row, you got to think to yourself, we got this.
Yeah, they'll be looking good.
But, you know, it's all to say if they can pick up that momentum, but I think TK are going to walk away with this. All
right, well, let's just quickly run through how both of these teams have ended up here in this consolation, if you like, best of 5 series here at Gfinity 2. Both teams did qualify from their respective groups. Envy then beat Unite 3-2, very close game, then lost to Complexity 3-0, who are in the final. Kaliber beat Aware 3-0, then lost to Epsilon 3-1, who are in the grand final as well. And as a result, they are playing here for 3rd place. I mean, for getting the money involved, for getting the prestige of placing 3rd in such a big tournament like Gfinity, they will also get the tickets to the ESWC Esports World Cup.
Yeah, and that's a big thing as well because, I mean, as we did discuss, though, that, you know, they may be a bit reluctant to come over because it may not be worth their time. But it's a prestigious tournament. It's going to be, I mean, obviously you're going to have some teams in there from countries that do not necessarily play Call of Duty as much as the UK, the US, the French, the Spanish.
Sure.
The Italians even as well. I mean, you've got teams from, like, Norway, Sweden, etc. Who the scene isn't
Great
as big.
teams.
I mean, but it isn't as big over there, and the teams aren't as of higher caliber. Sorry, I'll get some hit. But you know, it is just the way it is. Those teams, I think there will be a pretty big divide in the skill gap at the SWC, but we'll see what goes on there. But we're going to get in this game now. Slums capture the flag. The winner of this will either move on and win the 3rd prize pool. Sorry, and the loser will go away with 4th. I cannot get my words out today.
All right, well, the host has ended the game here. Maybe some classes weren't ready. One thing that players often forget to do is adjust the score streaks.
Oh, I'm murder for doing that.
Oh, I mean,
has to be said.
One that I've got to say as well, and of course it's been a bit close to home with the team it relates to, PT in the game against, I think it was actually against Team Kaliber, yeah, when they beat Aware 3-0. He had UAVs on, and I had a Dragonfire on as well. The Hardpoint ended with a 13-point difference, and PT was playing really well. It could have been Hellstone Missiles. Could have been a different story.
You have to feel for them when it does that, but at the same time, you have to think to yourself, you make sure you change them.
Yeah, a tournament like this,
it's
can't.
a big factor because, I mean, I know PT puts up numbers. I know that he gets streaks as well. So, I mean, you know, the guy is a good player. That could have made a difference.
Sure.
But I think, you know, TK would probably too strong for Aware.
Yeah, I mean, the remaining rounds, they were pretty TK dominated. Just behind Karma there for Envy, you can kind of see the crowd gathering as well. And let's just talk about the spectators at this event because they've been brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Honestly, so good. I mean, we can see the front row there. They are specifically for players and VIPs alike. And that means when you got a red band like me and you.
Oh, yeah.
And then the rest of the crowd, as you can see there. But it's a really nice setup. We got screens behind each and every player. Big screens across the event. And, you know, it was great to hear them when Epsilon, because obviously Epsilon are the home team favourite here coming into the final, going up against TK, and they won it. And it was absolutely ridiculous. The Hardpoint game on Slums, it was just insane. You know, Jade got that final kill. And everyone was like, yeah.
It was massive, yeah.
Oh, it was huge. And we'll be going out to support the Epsilon boys for the final.
Yep, we will. I'm really looking forward to that. And it's great as well because these guys, you know, they've travelled to come and support their home teams, whoever that may be. We have mentioned the supports for really getting behind them, but Optic Gaming, I mean, they're no longer in this tournament. They didn't actually qualify from the pools, which I think has surprised quite a few people, despite the best efforts. But they have such, a loving fan base towards the team, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. And, I think the thing is with Optic, a lot of people thought they would do better than they did. For me, I thought they'd be up there in the top 3 of the tournament.
Yeah.
So to go out in the groups in that fashion, I mean, it all went downhill straight from the start. I mean, losing to Envyus, they're the guys who really need to go up against. I mean, their group, who was it within their group again? It was Envyus.
Yeah.
And it was, we'll have a look anyway, but I think it was really, really the start of that. Envyus were the team they needed to beat. Let's have a look. TK in there as well. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, Giants was always probably going to finish in 4th position in that group, unfortunately. But then, Envyus, TK probably being a bit stronger than Optic. They really, really need to beat Envyus. They didn't do that. And I don't know if oh no, that's us. Just I was thinking, why's the screen gone dark? But yeah, it just didn't really go well from the start for them. So very unfortunate. But they will be back, no doubt.
Okay, well,
Ghosts.
Here we go. Anyway, Team Kaliber is the team we're going to start off spectating on this game, and we are right on board once again with Stainville, who's making this early push, and he's just going to go through blue.
I'm actually going to change it up to the Envy team because they are on the better side. We're probably going to see a bit more action from them as the first couple of kills go to both teams, actually 2 apiece. And here we go, first 20 seconds, not a lot of action, but let's have a look at the minimap. Tell a lie because Rambo has pulled the flag, but it gets shut down instantly.
Yeah, that's got to have taken Team Kaliber by surprise a bit. I mean, Rambo was straight in there, almost uncontested, and did pick that flag up straight away. Got shut down very quickly, but some early aggression from Envy. Very positive from the Envy front.
Yeah, on board with Karma, does get shut down. Sharp picking up a 2-piece, nice play by him. Let's go on board with Meg, he gets shut down. Rambo, very last guy alive, momentarily 4 down, proving he has respawned.
Oh dear, well this isn't great at all for Envy because now Team Kaliber have got the map control. They've pushed out into the mid-map area and they're just going to try and pick up a few kills before they advance. You can see them very tediously approaching the Envy spawn, but Envy's shutting them down and they are going to respond in kind by moving towards the middle map area.
On board with Proofy. Oh, that's a big shot. He got a couple of bullets off there on Stainville, but he is going to take him out. And I said this map is always about mid-map control. It's so, so important. Sharp coming in with a double kill now with a grenade. But getting control of that mid-map, then knowing when to push. Getting that police car as well is important. And that's what Karma's going to try and do now. He's going to push a police car. And it seems as though things have been changed up. It does seem as though Proofy is the one SMG.
Well, Karma is where he wants to be, but none of the other team are going down just yet. Now he is going to be able to switch it back up. Oh, one of his teammates does have it covered, and Karma is going to pick up the kill. That is 3 down against TK. Of course, there is a respawn delay, and Karma isn't going to be able to pick up the kill, but almost managed to run away from Neslo.
Neslo did so well to bring that kill down. That's really slowed Envy up. Let's have a look at this guy. Who is this running right through? That's going to be Theory. Let's see what they can do about this. He's going to pull the flag straight away. That's a good move. I think he really needs to look towards Grave. He has spotted him. He needs to make this kill. Karma gets taken out. Big headshot by Theory. He should get that flag away, and we're going to go not to a stalemate as the flag has actually... Oh, Proofy coming in with the grenade. The flag had been returned by TK. Flags returned by both teams.
Yeah, that was a massive kill there with that frag grenade as it did go over. On board with Karma now, and you can see him just throwing his tactical grenades over his frags. He wants to hang around this police car, but the smoke is just obscuring his vision, so he's going to have to switch things up. The flag has been picked up by Proofy though, and he is running this all the way home. Does have Rambo in support.
Rambo. Yep, I was American support here. They're pushing towards Garage though here, TK.
Oh, no.
He's not going to get that in. TK, we're going to shut it down very, very close to spawn. Nelson and Sharp go off. Flag returned. Flag pulled by Sharp. Fantastic work by TK. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first half.
That was absolutely massive. Big play there. Sharp is actually going for the counter cap as well. Not only could Envy be 1-0 up, but they could be going 1-0 down here. The MSMC accuracy from Sharp there, phenomenal. And we are back to square one. Both flags return to the home base.
Big play by TK there. Coming in, Sharp picking up the 2-piece, returning the flag, pulling away. Big shot with the MSMC towards his own spawn. Gets shut down. Very unfortunate, but on board with Theory. And he's going to be thinking about pulling this, but he needs some support from his teammates. They have no map control here. This is why I think he should be going back and helping his team rather than messing around the flag. This is the thing that annoys me. How is he helping his team here?
Yeah, I mean, he was so reluctant to actually pull that flag. I think he was hoping
There's no way. There is not a chance he's getting away with this.
Oh, You may be eating your words. I mean, Karma has gone down and he's trying to make this
No
push
way.
through
Not a
Graveyard.
chance.
But yeah, I mean, the problem was there for Theory. None of his team had been able to pick up any kills. I think, like you're saying, he realized that he wasn't really doing anything and he had to make some sort of change or some sort of push. Didn't pay off for him. And look at this. Rambo's got a clean run home and Envy are going to be going 1-0 up in this first side of Capture the Flag.
Right, is anyone going to argue with me? Flag is actually being pulled by Merc as well. Here we go with a double cap. Envy answering back. Now going to be 2-0 with 1 minute remaining in that round. And they're going to go in the second half.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. He's going to get a Hellstorm missile as well.
Absolutely. Nobody to stop Merc. Does unlock the Hellstorm and the Lightning Strike.
Look at these relays, man. The plays.
This is
Look at
insane.
Proofy. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this since Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I mean, they've just completely shut down TK, which
Wow.
is really interesting. I mean, Proofy going there, +4. Merc is actually on a 7-kill streak. As we see that third flag go in, we can see Merc has unlocked all of his score streaks, going huge now for Envy. Let's see what his kill-death ratio is.
I'm just going to point out that all led from... I'm not going to blame Theory exclusively for that, but I think it was a bad decision. And Nelson has actually managed to pull the flag away, so if he can get this flag back, that'll be big for TK, actually. He's got 20 seconds. He has enough time. If he runs out down that side and could dodge this Hellstorm missile... Right now he needs to get it. He's going to get that. So that's big for TK. Brilliant play by Neslo there. 3-1 is a lot better than 3-0.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And he captured
next half.
He captured that flag almost out of nowhere there.
Yeah,
it was more of a last-ditch attempt and, you know, taking a chance, seeing if it paid off. And it did pay off big because going into the second half of this 3-0, I don't think TK could have come back. But there is a chance. There's a glimmer of hope that they can get 2 flags and get right back into this game.
Yeah, well played by Neslo there. But, you know, I think I can't stress it enough. I mean, I was having this conversation, and a couple of players were surprised that I noted that the fact that you should be helping your team. For me, you know, he's a good player. He obviously would not be in this situation or in this team, for that matter of fact, if he wasn't a good player. But I think that was a bit of misjudgment from Theory there. I think he should have came back and helped his team out. They were under pressure. Suddenly it's 3-0.
Yeah, and what's interesting here with Rambo is gone for the double frag and double EMP. So lots of tactical grenades there that's going to be going on as he does challenge Neslo in the graveyard area, picks up the kill and opens things up a little bit for Envy.
Yeah, let's jump on board with Proofy, who has some score streaks available. Lightning Strike and Hellstorm Missile going to prove its worth when Theory and his team TK are going to be trying to pull flags away. 2 members of Envy do go down, and TK need to think about pushing this now. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to get 2 more flags. That's just to draw it up. But let's stay on board. Oh, no, let's not. We'll go on board with Theory.
There we go. And Theory actually trying to find Rambo, but Rambo getting the better of him once again. I mean, the pressure is really on for Team Kaliber now. Neslo is having to defend, though, because they just can't afford to concede any further flags. Yet they need to be aggressive. They've no choice.
On board with Sharp at the back here. Being very defensive. I don't know if they're maybe looking for a counter cap. If they can get 1 flag, then they'll probably look good for another, because I'd imagine that will build some sort of score streak.
Yeah.
They need Envy to waste theirs.
Yeah, TK have kind of acknowledged the fact that they are out of position. They're not where they want to be. Big kill there against Merc from Sharp, which is going to allow him to move into the graveyard. Theory taking down Karma as well. And now we are seeing TK get out of the home spawn. And this is a big push. Look at this minimap.
Yeah, they're pushing down this right-hand side. Big style here. Sharp in support. He's going to push in, get taken out by Proofy. Big shots going down by Proofy here, taken down. Oh my god, Proofy just going in with a 3-piece there. Fantastic play by him. He's really, really shut that attack down from TK. He's going to push around and probably pick up the 4th.
There we go. Oh, and
yes.
he's doing absolute work for Envy. Now we can see him with the Lightning Strike and the Hellstorm Missile. I mean, Envy can just play this fairly slowly. You can see kill after kill going towards their team, and they're just going to be racking up so many score streaks. Let's have a look and see what they've got unlocked.
Well, yeah, there you go. Merc has the War Machine and Lightning Strike. I mean, Proofy obviously has those available as well. I'm not too sure about Rambo and Karma. I don't think they really have much available. Yep, there you go. I mean, Rambo and Karma obviously not having anything. Let's have a look at the scoreboard, actually, Rel. 21 and 12, very impressive. 3 returns as well. That's important from Proofy with the capture. Also, so fantastic play by him. Another player that I would put up for my GOAT award this weekend, which I love that trophy, by the way.
It's going to be really good for the player that actually achieves is that. And it's a nice little fun trophy, but also a serious one, and a great accolade for the player that achieves it.
Yeah, you know, this is probably one of the last major big tournaments for Black Ops 2.
Got 3 probably in less than 1 minute 30.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think that'll happen due to the score streaks, and it doesn't seem as if TK can just set up as well as Envy here. So on board with Sharp, and they're just trying to get through, and it's not happening. They're not moving as a team, I feel. Neslo coming in with 1 kill, not getting the second. Rambo coming in with a kill, as is Proofy on Stainville, and Neslo. Karma just defending for his team.
Yeah, Karma's just going to hold tight here. Oh, does not manage to pick up the kill in blue. Is spraying through that wall, and he's got his knife out. He can't find the player. He was giving chase, but that was never going to pay off for him. Sharp with the double kill.
See, Proofy's done the right thing here. He was mid-map quite far pushed up. He's come back, helped his team out. He's going to pick up 1, pick up 2. Flag return. Fantastic play by Proofy.
Oh, he went with a jump spin shot as well. He still does have both of those score streaks. It is not looking good at all for TK. And who's got that war machine out? There we go. It's going to be Merc.
That's going to cause a lot of problems. I don't think this lightning strike's going to pick anybody up. Merc's going to pick somebody up with the war machine. There's another one towards blue as well. If he managed to pull off that MA kill. Oh, a fantastic clip for his montage. But on board with Proofy now. That is going to be the game to Envy. Now 2-1. Unless there's 2 flags.
I don't think there's going to be much here to play for, so they're going to see it through. I'm going to bring up the scoreboard as well for the last 20 seconds so we can see who's been really pulling the weight for the team as Rambo does pick up that flag and trying to secure a 4th. We can see pretty much every single player equally performing well for Envy.
Yeah, big kills going up. Karma probably the one with the least, but you know, well, he is the one with the least, but he has been sitting back. I mean, Theory played quite well in terms of kills, but I'm not going to blame it completely on him because the team itself could have performed better. But Theory, a bit of misjudgment there, and it did lead to a 3-0 deficit for them. So.
I mean, Neslo really struggled on that. He went 13 to 25, almost double negative. Maybe capture the flag just isn't TK's game mode. Possibly.
But I think if you want to win a championship, then you're gonna have to have everything in your arsenal, so to speak. Hardpoints and S&Ds thankfully are enough.
Yes, this is where we usually see a landslide victory. Given the previous Hardpoint score of 250 to 167 in favour of TK, you could argue that this is going to be TK's game again.
You would have to think so. I think when I've seen Envy over the weekend in Hardpoints, it's probably not been their best game type. I would say CTF, every time I've seen them CTF, they've been very strong. S&D, CTF seems to be something that they have got nailed down. But Hardpoint, maybe not something. You know, it's quite surprising because I think Merc is a great slayer. Karma's a fantastic slayer. Proofy has one of the best shots on the game. Rambo, good objective play. Good objective player, but still knows how to shoot. They've struggled a little bit with Hardpoint, I feel.
Yeah, and they say Rambo as well is one of the most intelligent players on the game as well. I mean, I've seen a few videos of his where he talks about the strategies involved in each game mode, on each map, whatever it is you're playing. And there's some really good tutorial videos, so he knows exactly how to play it. He's, of course, very skilled. So you would think all these attributes combined...
That's surprising, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what I mean. You'd think all of these attributes combined would put them in a great position. But hey, TK equally as good, matching them head-to-head and surpassing that by taking a 2-1 lead in this best of 5.
Yep, and now I do think TK are still going to walk away with this round. I think 3-1 would be a good representation of how strong they have been in the tournament. Envy, I think in the first day, if they had played as well as they did today, it could have been different because they wouldn't have necessarily come up against such hard opposition to be knocked down in the losers bracket. Yeah. It's always hard for people to take when they do come second in the group and they come up against somebody just as strong as the team they did come up against. I mean, they got eventually beat off Col pretty convincingly, but you know, coming up against Unite, you know, they would have thought that's a hard game, and they won that. So it's strange. I think they go in and out of form.
Yeah, and Unite as well. We've kind of discussed Unite and Complexity were the favourites. I think arguably the favourites coming into this tournament, looking at previous placements and how they've been performing. But Unite did just get shut down by Envy. It was a very, very close game.
Insane
there was a lot of people watching it as well. It went 3-2. In Envy's favour, and I'm not sure I think the Search and Destroy was kind of a 6-4, 6-3. Don't quote me on that, but it was fairly close as well.
You need to watch it back. Did you see it live?
I was behind it, but I didn't have track of the scores. That was all.
Good God.
It was tense though. There was a lot of shouting and screaming. Anyway, let's get straight into this hard point. It is going to be on Yemen, and we're going to start off watching Envy. Karma is the man of the minute.
Well, let's go on board with him. M8 in hand. Big shots going over towards the top area there. Sniper rifle bullets flying back at him. And Theory's going to get the first kill onto Rambo. On board with Karma.
And this middle hard point, you can see that all the players are really hesitant to get on it because there's not much cover. There's a crate on there that you can hide behind, but it's so obvious. The important thing here is to be securing the spawn for the next hard point, which is going to be up top in the birdhouse.
It seems as if that is TK who immediately get a hold of that. Theory now 3 kills in a row. in the first 35 seconds. I will not give you as much flack as I did in the last map. I don't want people to think I'm getting personal on players, but it was a mistake in my opinion, but he's played so well in this map so far. So well. On board with Theory still. Let's see what he can do to try and disrupt this middle hardpoint. Got a stick on Rambo.
Yeah, very nice. And I like what Theory was doing then with the dual band sniper. Obviously, a lot of teams will just throw smoke grenades on that middle map area, on that middle hardpoint, because there's no real cover on there, but dual band, of course, will eliminate the cover that it gives you.
On board with Theory. Looking for another shot towards the car. Gets a little bit unfortunate. Proofy coming in with the kill there. Neslo with a very early lightning strike. That's a strange one to see on that one. I'm surprised he didn't use it for his fit. He's using these very early. I don't know if they want this early lead. Here we go. Oh, he's missed that completely and managed to hurt himself. He gets killed by Rambo here, and it is going to be counted as a disappointing bout of score streaks, but still managed to stay alive. Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Neslo manages to stay alive,
there you go.
That's why he's been bumping those hard points very effectively. And as he does just dodge out there, he is finally going to go down. But this is a big lead now for Envy. Sorry, I do apologize. For TK, they've secured the hard point for quite an extended period of time, and they're probably going to be thinking about moving to the next one very soon.
Yep. Let's jump on board with somebody from Envy, see what they're going to try and do to get back into this game. They are crawling some points back. Proofy getting shut down there off Neslo, and it does seem as if TK are in a position to take this next hardpoint. The rotation is so good.
Absolutely. I mean, they're very happy to sacrifice the final few points on the previous hardpoint, because this one is a big one. You can get the full 60, as you can on the next one as well, if you can lock this down effectively. Yeah,
this next two hardpoints is all about rotating. Big shots from Karma here with the Scorpion. Needs help from his teammates. Is going to be in a lot of trouble. Carbob does take out Neslo, and Karma's going to look for the second kill, while Merc's going to clean up on that. Rambo taking out Stable. Last guy alive inside the hardpoint is going to be Sharp. He has 3 Envy teammates bearing down on him, and he just gets shut down after taking out Rambo.
Yeah, and he just sprays right through there. He is going to be able to pick up some very important points, because Envy were trailing by quite some margin. I mean, there's still just over a 30-point difference there, but in the grand scheme of things, that is definitely something that Envy can come back from if they play this well.
Well, who's going to get set up in the next one is the question, and the answer is Envy. You know, TK all the way out there, and you would have thought maybe they would have just gave up on that hardpoint that they just had originally lost, because now they're going to be in trouble in this one as well.
Yeah, and I'm just bringing up this map as well, because you can see what's going on here. Neslo and Sharp, they're going to go for a pinch. I'm going to get on board with Sharp and see how he plays this.
Yeah, he's got somebody come behind his back if he isn't careful. He does have Neslo covering him. Bullets going into Ray and taking him out here. So on board with Sharp, grenades going in here. He's going to run in there. Karma's come up big with the kill. So as Proofy coming in with the 2-piece as well. So he's going to take down Neslo in theory. And good work by him there. Looking for his 5th kill as well. If he can pick this up, he'd be very close to his score streaks. Oh, now he got the D from Stainville there. But on board with Proofy. 8 bullets left in his clip. Not going to happen because Neslo is going to take him down. Karma is inside the hardpoint. Has Neslo on his way to it.
And look at this, Envy right back in the game. They have just dominated over this hardpoint area. They were so well set up behind it. I mean, we saw those big kills from Proofy. He wasn't in the hardpoint himself, but he was preventing anybody else from TK getting in there.
Let's have a look and see if anybody on Envy has score streaks, because, I mean, they've broke it down already, you know. Fantastic play by them, because they haven't looked convincing in hardpoint whatsoever this weekend. But here, they seem to be doing so well. Neslo's going to come in with a kill there, but Envy are all over it.
Yeah, no score streaks have been unlocked just yet, so nothing's going to come into play around this statue. But once again, we are seeing Envy regain control of the statue area, and TK slowly but surely falling behind and crumbling to Envy on this second hardpoint.
Yeah, I think in these last 100 points, they maybe dropped 20 or 30. So, you know, I mean, they've done so well to catch back up in the game. Now, a good convincing 50-point lead. Nice play by Sharp there, just to wait there. He's going to pick up a second kill as well. Fantastic play by Sharp. Looking towards the spawn, needs to stay alive. He is quite low on health. Well, needs some help from his teammates. They're all there.
He does eat that Semtex grenade. Is eventually going to go down at the hands of Rambo, who has launched onto this hardpoint. Theory with a big 3-piece for TK, and Neslo follows it up with a kill against Stainville.
That could be the turning point. Theory picking up a nice 3-piece. Nearly getting the 4th as well onto Merc. But here we go. The final 10 points in this hardpoint are going to belong to TK, as he's looking for a kill on Rambo, who's just going to leave it alone and move on to the next hardpoint. It does get taken out by Sharp. As we can see, Envy aren't really set up on it either, so it's going to be a big gun battle in the center.
Yep, and Envy coming out on top. TK are struggling as Theory is left on his own for a very brief moment. Now we are seeing Envy getting on the hard point, and it is Rambo who is in the area.
Yeah, I think Theory's just waiting out for his streaks there. Rambo's going to... Oh, Rambo, nice play by him. Nice 2-piece. Sharp gets taken down by Proofy, and I think Theory really needs to help out his team here. He hasn't managed to pick up a kill yet. I think he has actually been taken out. So on board with Proofy on a full kill streak, as well as Karma.
There we go, Proofy.
His shot is so good.
Yeah, he's just picking up kill after kill. Trophy systems going down to provide him with some cover. I'm just going to bring up the scoreboard as well as he gets another kill. 18-10, Karma 11-5. Big numbers being put up from these guys.
On board with Proofy, 6 kill streak. Karma still on his 4. Well, you know, TK, they're moving over to this next hardpoint already, but they basically lost most of the points on that one. So any sort of catching up that they needed to do has not happened. And Proofy and the Envy squad are going to extend their lead with the central hardpoint, and TK are really in a lot of trouble because it seems as if Envy have got a better position to go for this hardpoint, but not the better spawn.
They certainly have, and Proofy does have those score streaks. Karma's actually bringing his in as the lightning strike does take down Theory. Merc drops Sharp and he's trying to find another player. Only gets the assist as Rambo cleans up Neslo.
Yeah, there you go. Envy now with the better spawn, sorry. As we see TK trying to push down from that bottom church area. Neslo coming in with the kill on Rambo with the grenade. Stainville picking up a kill as well as Sharp. So there you go. TK swap that straight around. But Envy are on the better spawn for this next hardpoint, but we can see that TK are pushing out and trying to get a hold of that. They can push around, and if they can push around inside that market area before the Envy squad on the bottom right of your screen at the bottom of the map can get there, then they look pretty good for the hardpoint.
Alright, well, we're going to switch things up. I want to see what's going on with Sharp as he does take down Rambo and Merc. Big play from Sharp. He's got control of this area now, but he needs some support from his teammates.
Yeah, he really does. Gets taken that big shot by Merc there. Fantastic play. Neslo's going to come around, and he's just waiting now for 2 Envy members coming up, and he's just timed it so wrong. Proofy's going to come around there with the headshot. And Neslo and his TK team are going to struggle to get inside this hardpoint. They're only around 10 points down.
Yeah, this is really close now. Sharp does jump on there, but the lightning strike comes in, and Proofy cleans up 3 of TK. What is going on, Proofy?
Well played with Proofy there, and he was 18-10 not long ago. I would not be surprised if he surpassed that 22 kill mark. Let's have a look. 23. See, that was good, that wasn't it?
Good guess.
178 to 155. Slowly rising for Envy.
Yeah, and I mean, this really is back in 2 now. I mean, Envy have had the lead for the majority of this game, despite a strong start by TK, and that lead is extending. But let's get on board with someone from TK. It is going to be Stainville. Oh, and he's been shot down by Karma. Big kill there.
Karma needs to hold this down. He has support coming from his teammates very soon. Neslo's going to take him out, though. Stainville doing work as well. Neslo picking up the 2-piece. So there you go, inside the hardpoint. I think he gets some major points here. I think TK can catch up. But either way, I'd imagine this is going to go down to the final hardpoint, and it is as of now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it really is going to come down right to the wire between these 2 teams. I think TK are going to get a lot of points off this one. Envy need to be conscious of the fact that this is going to be incredibly difficult to break, and they're probably going to be switching things up and rotating earlier than we would normally see.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, that's a good shot and good work by Neslo. He gets absolutely surrounded by Envy players, though. Sharp's got some work to do, picks up 2. Looking for the 3rd as well. Big play by Sharp, picks up a 3-piece. He's not surely going to get the 4th. He has help from Theory, gets the assist, though. Good work by Sharp. He's defended that well. And TK and Theory and the squad are going to catch up now. So Sharp, oh, he's pushing over, and they're pushing over very well. Here we go, on board with Sharp. And the other TK member, I think it is Neslo. There's a big shot by Sharp. Sharp, sorry. And here comes the lightning strike. They have those available now. They are in the lead, have score streaks available, but we do know that Envy have them in their bag as well.
Sharp has turned into an absolute monster in this final minute of the game. We're just going to see this Hellstorm missile come in. Can it pick anybody up? No, it cannot. But Sharp, 25 to 19. Look how close this is, Ton.
Oh, here comes the Hellstorm. Proofy's going to do better with that, pick up 2 kills. Neslo managed to dodge that and kill Rambo Ray. He needs help from his team right now. Envy in control of the hardpoint, but they are down a few seconds, and TK aren't really that close to it. I think Envy are going to walk away with this.
Oh, something needs to happen very soon. The hill is being contested with 1 point in it between the teams. Rambo Ray staying on there, and Envy just about edging ahead. Oh no, and TK have taken control of this now. And I think it is going to be TK's in the dying seconds on Hardpoint Yemen.
God.
TK will advance, and they will secure their 3rd place finish here at Gfinity 2.
Fantastic play by TK there. Came in, got the score streaks on the 2nd last Hardpoint because they defended it so well. Sharp play fantastically inside there, picking up 3 kills. Amazing play by him. That then gave him the momentum in that final Hardpoint area. Picks up all the score streaks, sends them flying in. Didn't really make too much use of them. Envy seemed to have it. TK were nowhere near. They came in and they swiped aside Envy. held it down. Final few seconds, game over with about 5 seconds to go.
Yep, that was crazy.
Insane.
It really did come down to the final few seconds. I mean, we couldn't call it. It was going so back and two between both teams. Envy strided ahead, and then TK out of nowhere just got control of it. And I have got to say, you know, it's not reflective of the whole game maybe, but Sharp at the very end, the last minute of that game was all Sharp there.
Oh, he played so well. I think Neslo over the series was, and Neslo and Stainville between them were probably the best two players. Sharp putting up some big kills though. Very, very important. Something I cannot stress enough. Not the amount of kills, it's the best and the most important kills that you make that really, really do win you games.
Okay, well, that is going to conclude this best of 5 series. TK or Team Kaliber do secure the 3rd place spot at Gfinity 2. They will walk away with $10,000 and a ticket, if you like, to the ESWC. And
I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling that production have a surprise.
Oh boy.
Oh god, what is this going to be?
Oh well, this is interesting. I think.
What is this? Bat movie. I didn't know they were making another one.
There's a swoop. That's just like, I'm done with this now.
Oh god.
Oh, I think I might wink at the camera. There we go.
Oh dear.
Oh, I did it.
Dear.
And then we switched, and then I got out of here. I realized, well, this is quite embarrassing. I'm just going to run away right about... No, I'm not. Oh, I'm going to embrace the moment.
Oh, I take my hat off to you, sir.
You know what they say, Ton? With great power comes great
That's
responsibility.
Spider-Man.
Oh, wow. That is...
Oh my god, why did they employ you?
I have no idea. Well, that is going to be it for me anyway, and for yourself.
And me, yeah.
We have one game left in Gfinity 2, and boy, is it a big one, Ton.
Yeah, you're going to have Fwiz and Pucker taking you through that one. Epsilon taking on Complexity for the final of G2. $30,000 on the line. Second place does take away $15,000, but you want that $30,000. You're going to see who walks away with that very, very soon. Do not